Food packing for beginners, and just a little reminder for the rest of us. Step number 1, get ready for action. To begin with, you need to remove any ornate rings, any dangly jewellery, and also put a hairnet on your head and clean your hands with the wipes or antibacterial gel provided. Step number 2, take up your position. Within a 10-person team, there's a funnel captain who holds the bag, someone who pours micronutrients, someone who pours soya, someone who pours lentils, and someone who pours rice. The bags then get passed to 2 people who will weigh them and correct the weights of the bags. These then get passed to a sealer who seal the bags, and then the sealed bags get passed to bag counters who count the bags, stick on labels, and when the correct number of bags have been prepared, put them into boxes. Anyone who's in direct contact with the food material will need to wear a pair of gloves, which will be provided at the stations. As well as this, there may be 2 or 3 volunteers who will act as sustainers, who are people that will make sure that there's always food material ready at the start of the production line. Step number 3, filling the bags. The funnel captain starts by holding an open bag underneath the funnel. Micronutrients, soya and lentils are poured into the funnel and collected in the bag. Lastly, rice is poured in. It's really important that rice is the last thing to go into the bag. Level cups and scoops should be used. The volume of the cups and scoops have been carefully calculated, and we don't want to put too much or too little food material into the bags. The filled bag is then gently lowered from the funnel and placed into a runner bin. When there are 5 bags in the runner bin, the bin gets passed to the weighing station. Please try to prevent any spillage of the food material, because any material dropped onto the table or onto the floor can no longer be used. Step number 4, correcting the weight. The bag is passed to the weighers. A bag should weigh between 395 and 400 grams. Add or remove rice using a scoop as necessary to get the weight of the bag into the required range. The weight corrected bags are then placed into a sealer bin in front of the sealers. Step number 5, sealing the bags. The sealer, who must be 12 years old or older, should take a bag which has been corrected out of the sealer bin. The sealer should try to push as much air from the bag as possible by snapping it, pulling the edges of the bag taut just above the level of the ingredients and slightly bending it forwards to offer it to the sealer. The top of the bag is placed and held across the sealer so that the bag will be sealed about 25mm from the open top. Push the sealer handle down and hold it for about 3 seconds. The sealer should seal the bag. Turn the bag upside down and give it a little shake to ensure that there are no gaps in the seal. If there is, repeat the sealing process again. Step number 6, labelling and counting. The bag is passed to the counters, who stick a small label onto it in the designated place, and then place the bags onto the tabletop counting mat. Bags should be laid on the numbers 1 to 18, with 2 bags on each number, 36 bags in total. While bags are being counted in, a box should be prepared. Take a flat packed box and open it into a box shape. Using clear tape, seal the bottom of the box along the long flap joint, ensuring that there are 3 inches of tape that go up both sides of the box. Stick a large box label onto the lot information end of the box. Step number 7, when and only when 36 bags have been collected on the tabletop mats, these can then be transferred into a box. Boxes should be packed with 5 bags in each layer, 3 bags one way and 2 bags at 90 degrees to them. The next layer should then be orientated the other way around. Boxes should be filled 7 layers high, and then the final bag be placed on top in the middle. Step number 8. The box is sealed with a strip of clear tape that runs 3 inches down each side of the box and equally along the join of the 2 flaps. The boxes will then be placed in the designated location where all boxes from all funnel lines will be gathered. Step number 9. Sound the gong. Each 1,000 meals, which is approximately every 4 to 5 boxes, will be marked with a sounding of the gong.